Hey everybody, this is Josh Sub, aka AskJoshy on YouTube.com, and today I'm bringing you a 1v1 commentary between Rhavanna, the blue Terran, in the top right, and Krycera, the red Protoss, in the bottom left. And these are both Platinum 1v1 players. I'm just going to call them Rav and Cry for the rest of the match. Not because I don't like them, but because it's just easier that way. So, starting for Krycera, just have, typical economy going. Go ahead and build a pylon at 9 probes. And Rhavanna is just going to send out her 9th SCV straight away to build a supply depot. And it looks like Cry is going to start rallying all the way around Rav's base just to see what's going on. Typical scouting. The map is Steppes of War. It is a 1v1 map by design, so both players already know exactly where their opponents are. He's set up just a ton of rally points here just so he doesn't really have to pay much attention to his scouting probe. And once that supply depot is done, Rav is going to go ahead and send her SCV out as well. And I say her because I know Rav is a girl playing Starcraft. I know it's very exciting and shocking all at the same time. But she wanted me to do a commentary, and I said I would, so here it is. It's been a long time. I've been working on something for Starcraft 2's video competition. They are giving away HD TVs and very nice computer monitors and a couple of other little prizes. So I've been working on that, trying to get a script ready, but that is not due until the end of April, so watch out for that. But anyway, back to this game. We've now got 2 barracks going up for Rav. Rav used to play random a lot, but has recently decided to switch to Terran since the last patch, patch 8, where a couple of things change, like Marauders now have to research their concussive shells to slow down bad guys, whereas for the rest of the beta, they were just born with that ability. And so far as feedback about the change, I think a lot of people are okay with it. I haven't really seen too much whining that, it was an unnecessary change or anything like that. Rav is throwing up a orbital command right now, just so she can start sending down mules or supplies, maybe. Doubt it, but it's possible. Also, that allows her to scan for cloaked enemies in the future. Rav has decided to go ahead and start building a bunker here in Cry's base, but I think this is just a sort of momentary decoy. These probes are likely going to take out the elf. Well, the first zealot pops out and takes out the SCV, but this bunker is as good as done. Might as well cancel that. And it looks like Rav hasn't selected. I'm just going to let the zealot bang on it a little bit before she deletes it. Cancels it, rather. And looks like we have Cyber Core up already for Cry, and a second gateway now coming up as well. Chrono boosted Stalkers on the way. Rav has just a couple of Marines, going to try and take out the Zealot, but I don't think that's going to be very likely unless Rav is a pro kiting. First Stalker out now for Cry, and it looks like these Marines are going to go ahead and fall back. Early Command Center going up for Rav, just now putting up the first gas, only has a couple of depots and a couple of barracks, but early Command Center expansion, I kind of like that play, just because Cry is already kind of on the defensive, and looks like just chrono boosting Stalkers up just to sort of have an early base defense. We now see another pylon and another gateway, making 3 for Cry. He or she, I'm not sure what Cry is exactly, but I'll say he. He has a gas up as well, just to start, just enough to keep Stalkers coming, and he is researching warp gates, of course, like any good Protoss player will. Bunker now going up outside the natural expansion for Rav, and a supply depot, just to create not really a wall, but more of a funnel. She can park all of her Marauders and Marines sort of behind this area and just pick off any Zealots coming through here. A couple of Marines just standing around. Let's see what's next for Rav, sending some SCVs over once this command center is nearly completed so that she can have better saturation over on her natural expansion. She does have 2 gases now going as well, a couple of depots up. Tech lab, first tech lab coming up on this first original barracks, and another tech lab on the second. 3rd barracks now coming up as well, and I'm assuming more tech labs. Oh, and a 4th barracks. Lots and lots of infantry for this match. I don't see a factory or any starports, any kind of aggressive teching or anything. It looks like Rav is just trying to cover the basics for now, because she did see... I am going to go ahead and take Rav's view real quick and just see what she sees. So she knows there's at least 2 gateways up and pumping, but does not know about the 3rd quite yet. Second gas now up for Cry, and another pylon, sort of in the back. A robo facility now coming up for Cry. That's going to let Cry build observers or immortals, or eventually colossi, or warp prism if Cry is feeling a little out of the ordinary. Warp prisms are extremely useful though. If you've got large infantry battles, like it looks like these players are gearing up for, the Protoss player can actually kill off all these forces, bring in a warp prism sort of in the back, you know, just behind its front lines, and just warp in units during the fight. It's really incredibly powerful, but you don't actually see it a whole lot right now. I think once the utility is really discovered for how to keep warp gates, warp prisms alive effectively, I think you're going to see it more and more. A reactor now up on 2 of the barracks, still building on this one, but reactor nonetheless. Looks like a lot of Marines and a lot of Marauders are going to be coming into play. Already upgraded the concussive shells for the Marauder, so that's good. Engineering Bay up as well, and a Ghost Academy. Rav knows that Protoss players can be EMP'd to remove some of their shields and go ahead and pick off the rest of the unit after the shields are down. This Robo Bay is finished, but I've only seen 1 observer pop out so far. No immortals as of yet. Missile turret now going up for Rav. She knows, you know, Protoss players build observers, and she doesn't want it anywhere near her forces. So, Cry gearing up now for an expansion. Throws down a Nexus and a Pylon at his natural expansion. He is chrono boosting a Colossus. I missed the robotics bay, but as you can see by the Colossus building, it looks like that really doesn't matter. No upgraded range as of yet, doesn't really have the gas for it. Forge is going ahead and getting that first ground upgrade, ground attack upgrade, so these Zealots will hit just a little harder on these mass Marines. Rav is now breaking down the rocks at her own expansion area. It'll be interesting to see if she goes to her second expansion already. It's kind of early in the game, but you never know. Mobius reactor coming up first from the Ghost Academy. She wants her ghosts to have lots of energy, and here's one popping out now. They spawn with 50 normally, but I believe there's no tooltip here, but I believe it's up to 75 with Mobius upgraded. No tech lab upgrades going yet, no stim packs or shields yet for the Marines. Oh, we got a fight going on, my bad. It looks like Rav is just going to push with her initial infantry, and Cry is going to be able to hold it off.